Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another stream today. Tuesday. We got Red Folder News at 10 a.m., which I'm not really focusing too much, but it's gonna work. So, I'm probably gonna trade anyways, so yeah. Let's see if everything was working. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? Let me check. Yes, sir. Mac, you made it. Okay, yeah, we can start. It's busy. Hello, welcome. It's busy. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you, so welcome, Usman. Ayo, welcome everybody. We're just gonna wait for a couple minutes just so I can prepare, see what happens, and then we'll start. So. My first time here. What model do you trade now? I trade the 2022 model from ICT, usually on 5, 4, 3 minute, because as you can see on SPX, the 1 minute is just really choppy. Maybe if I get something really clean, for example, I can show you an example from last week where there was such a clean setup. I missed it, but it was very clean. I would trade this. So where was it? Which one? I believe it's back. Yeah, well, you see it's how it's choppy in the 1 minute. So I usually focus on 3 minute and 2 minute for entries. 3 minute and 5 minute for entries, but I don't go above the right here. I don't go above 5 minute for entry specifically, but I do higher time frame analysis. So you can see here it's chopped, but then we have sweep and then displacement right here, breaking at this short-term high. We have nice displacement at fair value gap. This is nice 1 minute entry, but I usually enter on 3 minute and 5 minute. But yeah, I trade the 22 model, so break of structure, fair value gap with displacement, and then entry. That's what I do. And yeah. So if you guys have any more questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. But right now, we're gonna see just in general what Nasdaq and SPX are doing. I'm just gonna look on the 15 minute for more context, and then we can go start. So we take this PM buy sell side liquidity. Oh, nice. Do you use higher time frame? Yeah, I do. I use daily bias, but I also trade against them if I see an opportunity. So at the start of the first on the Monday stream, I usually when I stream on Mondays, I usually go for daily bias. But for now, you can see we're very bullish. We were very bullish yesterday, but I took a long, but I lost it, and then I took another short, so I gained half, just under 50% that I lost. So I risked 1%, and I won 0.5%, so I was down 0.5% for yesterday, and now we broke below this volume imbalance or new week opening gap. So if we continue to the downside, maybe we can see a sweep of this low. If not, then I would likely see maybe a retracement into the order block and then expansion, because I'm still bullish, because we're still respecting the fair value gaps right here, and the down close candles are being respected. So I would still, my level of invalidation would be right if we close below this fair value gap. Until then, I'm still bullish, so a little bit more biased than biased to the long side over long term. Market will be down today, maybe. I'm expecting. I'm not. I'm just gonna go and see what happens. Hmm. Yeah. So let's see. I'm sorry, I just had to get something. So this is the volume imbalance. We closed on the 1 hour. We closed really nicely below it, and then respected it. Then that respected even this fair value gap. It was inside and then go down. So I may be bullish on long term, but today could be sweep and then go down, or sweep. As I said, that's what I trade, the sweep and then displacement, and then I enter with that displacement. So yeah, long term I'm bullish until the low of the fair value gap, which is around here, gets broken with candle closure, and then this is the daily volume imbalance, which is also the new week opening gap. So we see we're consolidating right here yesterday, and now we kind of started expanding, so we can see lower prices, as you said, Adani. And the dual liquidity could be right here, because it's the first low formed before after this big push. So and as all, this is also the lunch liquidity or PM. Indian market down today, UK market down, Chinese market down, French market down, Japanese market down. So my view today bearish. Yeah, I don't really focus on the other markets, but as you said, you are bearish, and I'm also expecting expansion from the new opening gap into the sell side liquidity pool right here. So let's see. So SPX, and then 15-minute. Well, we do. What is displacement? Um, displacement is basically a really fast and sharp move from or in the direction that you are expecting price to go, or in the direction that you should be anticipating. So if you see rejection from the PD array or sweep of liquidity and then rejection, and then you see displacements, you see big candles going down really sharply, very little wicks. I mean, wicks can be in play, but it has to go down fast, you know. It has to really displace below it, and then I look for a fair value gap inside that leg, which displaces the lower. And then displacement, yeah, this is displacement, a big sharp move that comes down fast, and then you can, or you are or could be anticipating it. So this is previous sell liquidity. Okay, so this is previous day PM sell side liquidity, swept at 8:15. Looking for long today. Yeah, I also said I'm looking for short term, because my joint liquidity could be this low. But since we also took the previous midnight low just now, that ICT was talking about yesterday, you could see retracement back into this, and as I said at the start of the stream, my bias for today long term is also bullish, Leticia. So we'll see. Let's see Twitter. Let's see if ICT tweeted anything to check. So I will post my levels of interest 10 minutes before opening bell at 9:30. Okay, so he'll come at charge around 9:45, and then he'll post that. So we have midnight sell side liquidity. We have previous day buy sell side liquidity right here, and then we have, yeah, this is PM session sell side liquidity from the previous day, right? It's 13:30. If we go to 2-minute, it's, yeah, this is PM session sell side liquidity, which I would prefer to see swept. I would prefer to see this liquidity swept, and then I would like to see wait, what's this? And then I would like to see bullish movement, because I'm expecting the drill to here, which could happen around 9:30 when there's gonna be manipulation. And then we have also news in 10. It's the jobs opening, I believe. I will check again. It's job opening and manufacturing PMI, but I don't think it's gonna be as manipulated as FOMC or PCI. So I think I'm gonna probably trade it as well, because it's red folder, but it's not as manipulated as other big event news. So let's see this. So now we just have to sit on our hands and wait, because we took this outside, which could mean we could go higher. We have the new week opening gap drawn out. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. So from close to open, and I'm going to delete the levels, the standard deviations. So, and I'm going to delete this. So this is a volume imbalance in daily chart or new week opening gap, and just so we can see the quadrants from it, we have to keep the 1 level, and this is nice. Okay, so let's see on 15-minute. I'm really trying to get the look of it, because I don't know, for me, just look, it took sell side liquidity. Now I'm looking for buys, so nothing too much. We're also in the fair value gap, which I'm saying it never closed below it, respected it once, twice. Let's see how we do now, but I don't think this is gonna be as big, it's gonna be as important as other levels. So 15-minute, and let's go to Nasdaq right now. So Nasdaq already took this sell side liquidity, which is interesting. How we form equal lows before in internal liquidity as well, traded into the fair value gap. So high to low. It's not really in the discount, so have much cleaner. So we have fair value gap on the 1 hour, then 15-minute, you refine it, 5-minute. Let's see. We do have this small gap, but I'll leave the 15-minute on just because it looks much cleaner. Okay, perfect. So Nasdaq coming into. Let's see on the 1 minute how we're doing. We don't have any setup. Dow, I'm not gonna look at Dow. EU has been just going down this whole day basically. To be honest, we'll see what happens. What as I said, I'm expecting price to draw to this level or to the rejection block right here. But we will see how we react to those. I'll do this and then wait. So either to the rejection block or to this sell liquidity. So I'm gonna leave my chart and, well, not actually leave the chart, but yeah. You know what I mean? So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. While we're waiting, I can answer it for you. We can go over my model, daily bias, if you, depending on what you want, guys. Let's see. Yeah, just we'll wait. There's like half an hour till the market opens, and then at a market opens or before, I'm expecting a draw to the downside, and then after we do that, I would expect buy sell liquidity. I mean sell side to be taken, and then draw to the new week opening gap. Because if we do take buy sell side, my take profit would be around probably at this or this bit SIBI, but around the new week opening gap. Because I really think that, yeah, I really think we can hit, and it can act as a draw on liquidity. I think it will go a little more down and then will go up sharply, simply trap the buyers and fall again. Yeah, but me personally, since I'm bullish on the daily, like I'm still bullish. If we look at the daily, my level of invalidation is close below this fair value gap, because we are respecting the down close candles or this. So close above here, close below here or here, depends on the intensity. But this would be my level where I would look for shorts from now on. So I'm still bullish at Danny. So what I think it's gonna happen, I think we're gonna go lower, right here, and then at 9:30 we're gonna go. So 9:30 is right here. Let me annotate it for you. 9:30 is right here, so I'm expecting price to range, and then 9:30 price drops. Maybe drops to the low, but it's not really necessary. Go up, and then I'm expecting it to go up at least to this level, and then maybe consolidation, and then I don't know. But for me, my bias is bullish. But yeah, we can get short setups as well. I totally agree with that. We can get short setups, which buy sell liquidity would be above here. Obvious buy sell liquidity above here, 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 and here. So I'm just gonna mark it with a marker, and I'm gonna use highlighters. So buy sell liquidity above here, 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 and here. This is obvious buy sell liquidity. If you go to lower time frames, you can see more highs and lows, but I'm specifically aiming for obvious buy sell on the 15-minute. Okay, perfect. So we took sell side liquidity already, so you have to note this, guys. And at around 8:30, but I still think we can go lower, as you said. But I don't think we'll trap buyers. I don't think we'll trap sellers. We'll go short and a breakout in this zone. So everyone going short, right here, or at a breakout, will be trapped. We'll go back. They will probably re-entry, and then we'll shoot up. Maybe. I still want to wait. Like yesterday, the 8:30 Judah swing occurred really nicely, but I still waited for 9:30 for more confirmation. But today there's no clean movement right now in the market, because yeah, we do have this short-term high, we do have liquidity taken below this low, but I would still want to see a little bit movement lower, to be honest. So we can look at other pairs. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Like EU Forex, let me know. Let's look at EU, what euro dollar is doing. So your dollar, the session actually begins at 7, and the sell side liquidity, I mean obvious sell side liquidity, would be here, sell side, and then maybe below this low when we sweep it. So we have sell side liquidity below here, even below this low, sell side, but I would say it is below here and here. So he did take some partial liquidity, but the best liquidity for me is either this high. Since we're really bearish, I would like to see this high as buy side liquidity, and then this low is sell side liquidity. So yeah, nothing really right now. So there is this fair value gap on the 5-minute, which is, I believe it's really nice, and then you can ride it to the downside liquidity. I mean, could be a trade, but I don't trade it. I wouldn't enter like that anyways. I would enter differently. So yeah, let's see. Wait, let me check this. Okay, nice. So this fair value gap could be like entry at an order block, stop loss above the high, and then just target simply liquidity, which I wouldn't do it. As I said, I'm not the type of a trader, but if you are, you have your setups, you shouldn't take this. You just see something. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna delete this because I wouldn't enter, but this is the fair value gap that looks nice. So back to SPX. Yeah, that really looks like it's gonna do a Judah swing to the downside. I'm just gonna do sell side liquidity template, sell side liquidity, and then move to dashed, and then text also right here. So it's kind of partial sell side because of the rejection block on the 15-minute, but we will see. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. You guys can hear me well? I think... Nah, there's no network error. I think I just got network error, but it's okay. So, nothing. It's all fine. So, yeah, we're going lower. Those are my expectations. We'll see if we fill them. So, Nasdaq, as you can see, perfectly to the tick, rejecting from here. We also have the volume balance. We are respecting it, I believe. So this is a really nice sign. So let's see the low of the volume balance and the high of the volume balance. Yep, we are respecting it. EU got numbers out at 3. Oh, got numbers coming out at 3. Wait, you mean 3? I don't really hear time zone, but in an hour? Yeah, in an hour. it's different time zones, yeah, so it's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with it. So basically at 10 a.m. he's saying that at 10 a.m. we have news. And I'm gonna mark that red. Just like this. But I'm gonna remove that because so news at 10 a.m. and we'll see. News are actually, yeah, as I said, there's PMI. There's ICT manufacturing PMI and job openings. It's gonna be a tough 10 a.m. silver bullet, but I think we can do that. We're not squishies. I'll most likely trade it. There's not, to me personally, like, yeah. To me personally, I wouldn't. I will trade it. Why? Because. So yeah, as I said, I would trade it because it's not as much as impactful. I mean, it is impactful, but it's not very manipulated, right? It's manufacturing PMI, job openings. Yeah, it is, but it's not as manipulated as like PMI, NFP. No, I mean PPI, NFP, CPI, FOMC when chairman speeches talks. So yeah, we do have displacement on Nasdaq. We do have displacement on Nasdaq, which is, I mean, it's impressive, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's. Yeah, we do have displacement on Nasdaq. Why am I getting so many notifications on YouTube? Weird. NQ respecting the 3-minute fair value gap. I mean, it's respecting the fair value gap. Wait, this one? Yeah, it is. Perfectly. It's perfect. So could be in displacement. I mean, the reaction is just perfect from the fair value gap, right? So we could see move to the upside. I mean, if we retrace, that would be really nice. Heiser, could you trade a silver bullet with the US 30? No, I don't. I don't. Bamidela. Leticia, yeah, and that too from hard time free PDRA. Yeah, from 15-minute fair value gap. Busy. I think it's a long. Wait, why is this so? Is that a 1-hour fair value gap? No, it's 15-minute, but it's so like weird. It should be here and here. I'm gonna cover the volume balance as well. Not that one. One from Friday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, that one isn't that one is Friday. So yeah, this is displacement. This I like the displacement, to be honest. I just want to see how this candle closes. It's 1 or 4 hour. Yeah, we did sweep this sell I mean, I prefer, me personally, I prefer the 15-minute fair value gap. So why? Because one, on 15-minute we have this obvious sell side liquidity right here. We have equal lows, sell side liquidity swept into the fair value gap. We respected it. We respect we perfectly respected the 0.20. Well, it's the fair value gap is right here, so we didn't go to the 0.25. We perfectly respected if we count the volume imbalance, but we swept sell side. We have displacement, so this fair value gap would be a nice entry. Stop loss below the low, and then let's see if SPX has a similar setup. And XPX is kind of choppy, to be honest. I don't like the choppiness of this, so yeah, I mean, maybe, but I want to see it return to the 5. I want to see it return. Come on, yeah, I guess 5-minute fair value gap would be nice. I'll just check something. So let's see. Yeah, I want to see trade into the fair value gap, and then I'll see what we do, to be honest, because it all depends. Because I don't really trade Nasdaq, so too close to opening. Otherwise, I would have entered. Yeah, it's very close. So we have to wait. Just sit in our hands, and we'll see. SPX doesn't have much displacement neither, so I'll just wait. It certainly is displacement, but I want to see it go. Yeah, we did temp into the 3-minute fair value gap. I missed, but I wouldn't trade this anyways. As I said, because focusing more on SPX. Okay. Yeah, we did get a nice reaction. SPX has displacement on the 3-minute as well, but the 5-minute is really choppy, so I wouldn't enter right here. Well, the Nasdaq, much more nice looking, but still, as I said, I would skip this trade. Just let it go. I believe it will go to the buy side liquidity I marked, but yeah, nice, very nice reaction. Very nice reaction. Yeah, just pushing up. Stop loss. For those who got in a trade, congrats. But I'm really looking to enter on SPX, which didn't on 5 minute didn't have much displacement. It wasn't showing much displacement, so I just skipped it and it's okay. We can maybe see more manipulation at 9:30, which I wouldn't be surprised if we see that. Sell euro, cause yeah, I don't trade. Sell euro. I mean, I wouldn't sell euro to be honest. I mean, oh, yeah. The fair value gap got disrespected, so it's a nice buy. Right here, displacement. Oh my god. Like, Nasdaq is just respecting this FVG. So we have buy side about here, but ultimately, let's say, this is the sell side liquidity right here. So we also have the sell side liquidity, and we have sell side liquidity for the rejection block. Both, because ICT said rejection blocks act just like support and resistance. I mean, not if price comes into this rejection block, then it acts just like support and resistance. I'm sorry, I messed up twice in a row. Yeah, if price comes into rejection block, it's same as it would sweep liquidity. I didn't mind, but I wasn't thinking what I was saying. To see displacement on ES now. Right, let's see ES. Oh, I have delayed data. Oh shit, I can't see ES. I'm seeing SPX. Yeah, but there's still EU. You know, I don't really know what's happening. I'm just gonna wait. You see displacement, but Nasdaq is really nice. So if we come back, I might wait for long, because this long looks really nice, especially because we took sell side and equal lows. But now S&P have displacement as well. The 3-minute, another 3-minute high has been formed. So we have short-term high, displacement. I mean, yeah, I would probably call the displacement as well, as you said, Leticia, but I said I would say I wanted to see this fair value gap open, but we have to see how it react to this fair value gap and this down close candle, which is a propulsion block. So we have to see how it reacts to it. You have to see how it react to this block, which is propulsion block, and like if it closed below the 50%, this could be indication we're going lower, even more lower, because what we have here is bullish order block. This down close candle before the up move is a opening price is a bullish order block, and then we have candle that's going into the order block, and then we have candle pushing up. So candle that comes into the down close candle that comes into the order block is a propulsion block. So I'm really looking for price to shoot up from this candle. So I'm looking for speed, and if I don't see that, then I'm probably not gonna enter long, but it could be a good bias for the silver bullet for longs. So I wanna see speed right now. I wanna see speed from propulsion block, ICT propulsion block, which is right here. So propulsion block, I believe you. Oops. And we'll do it blue because why not? So order block, propulsion block. And the target could be, I mean, this buys some liquidity overall 4588, but I would take profits at opening gap. I'm still not gonna enter and just wait. So Nasdaq doesn't really, it has this order block, so you might tap into it on the 15-minute. I believe it's much cleaner. Yeah, we have order block, so if we tap into it with a down close candle, it could be, but we have this entry on the 15-minute on Nasdaq, which is looking, to be honest, 15-minute entry confirmation, which you don't see much often paired with 1 minute, and then we'll see. Wait, I'm just gonna restart my browser. The stream is not gonna close, but I can see chat in those few minutes. Okay. Because I'm kinda lagging, so I have to do that. YouTube. Let's see, it's right here. Perfect. Nice. So where were we? Okay, yeah, this is the 15-minute fair value gap. Now we can see manipulation inside and then shoot up, but which I would expect because there's a market shift or MSS. On the 5-minute, it's also very clean. On the 15-minute, it's very clean. So yeah, if you're like swing trader, you could enter here, but we're seeing speed right now. So no, we're not seeing speed yet. We're seeing bullish candles. we are respecting this gap plus this propulsion block, so we could see expansion, but I want to see more speed. I really want to see speed and then rejection from this. Yeah, we'll just see. Do we get a Judas swing or something? And then by the way, guys, while we're waiting, just like the stream. You have the thumbs up button and just click that. Even if you don't know how to like, just click the thumbs up button. And then thank you so much. As long as we're respecting this Fear Valley gap, inversion Fear Valley gap, this looks nice to me for longs. Oh my god, thank you guys for liking the video so much. Thank you. I just got a likes update and thank you so much. We got 4 likes in 2 minutes. Nice. I appreciate every single one. So bum 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 bum. Yeah, we're really rejecting this propulsion block. Like, we tapped into it and now we are respecting it to the tick. Right here, to the tick. So, I'm really, thank you thank you. Wait, thank you for the contents. I really appreciate you sharing knowledge. No problem. I mean, thank you so much for being here in the first place. It's all because of you. Thank you for liking the stream, guys. Thank you so much. So, for now, I'm just gonna wait. So we have sell side, we have the rejection block, sell side liquidity. We have sell side liquidity below the low, and we have external sell side liquidity plus my buy side liquidity. I would say is above the London highs. So London's buy side liquidity, and then buy side liquidity above here, which I'm not gonna mark because we already did that. So London buy side liquidity, which is a time-based liquidity. There's 2 versions of liquidity, which is like there's 2 versions. There's like price based and then chart and then time based, because time based liquidity is just liquidity uh, that form is the high and low form in a specific session, while chart based is just equal highs, equal lows, and then there can be imbalances, new opening apps, all things like that. It's just liquidity, right? It's where your stops would be, where you would trade a stop loss. It's just that. So I'm not really gonna trade this propulsion block right now, but because I have no intention in it, because this is not my model, but I'm just looking what I'm seeing, and I don't really want to see a close below the 50% of this body, or the 50% of the whole candle. It just, for for direction where market's gonna go. But since we're come on, you can't make this up. Come on. If it doesn't go up, it's like but it's still, if it doesn't go up, it's still there. You can see there's algorithm right here. This is the propulsion block we marked. We have step in, don't go below it, then we come back, reject it to the tick, reject it to the tick, just perfect. Leticia, I will always wait for 5 minute fair value gap. It helps a lot with confluence. Yeah, I agree. 5 minute and 3 minute for me are the best, but if there's no context on 5 minute, then I don't enter on lower time frames. But you can go as high as 15 minute for entries, to be honest. Which we're seeing on Nasdaq is a pretty nice entry. Pretty nice. Looking 15 minute looking good. But I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I mean, come on. How can this be so like precise? You draw a line and then perfectly respect it. It's like support. It's like perfect support, right? It's so nice. Mysterious. 3 minute had an entry. Yeah, I saw that. It was down here. But I wouldn't enter off that in the first place, so it's totally okay. GBP, JPY, 5 minute entry. We'll see. Okay, I'm back, and this is 9:30 manipulation. We have our sell side liquidity, we have our buy side liquidity above our sell side liquidity, our buy side liquidity. So we'll see. We did sweep some liquidity above this minor high at 9:30, but still we're expecting this 1 2 3 4 5 6. Say 1 2 3 4 5, and then this 6. But yeah, I'm just looking for a buy set to be swapped. Wait, what did you say? It was, so we tap into the 15 minute fair value gap right here. Let's see how we react to it. Yeah, 30's flying. So you said GBP, JPY, 5 minute entry. I mean, yeah, it is fair value gap, but I'm not trading this pair. If I would see an entry, I would probably enter right here. You had a high, break of structure, fair value gap, return, stop loss below the low, right here, and then. But I'm not doing this. I'm only trading SPX, and come on. I mean, it's too clean for now. It surely can wick down, but for now it's just too clean. It just wants to go up, right? Come on, it's so obvious. It just wants to go up. Like, it doesn't want to go below this propulsion block, which means it's likely to reach for buy side. Where's the buy side liquidity? Inside the newly opening gap, which is this high or the low of the gap or the 50%. So I'm really expecting it to go higher. So if we see a bigger move lower, taking this sell side liquidity at this rejection block, I would be very, very happy with the entry, to be honest. So I want to see a drop lower. So Nasdaq, we are dropping lower indeed. Yes, 30 is just flying from nowhere. It's just flying, and then this is a move of like 150 points. Okay. And then EU just going for buy side liquidity. We've marked in GBP, GU nothing, AU nothing, UJ nothing, gold. Gold is having something. Gold is having something. But I would want to see. I want to see trade higher, take liquidity, and then lower. We did move 5 points from the rejection block. Well, now we're at like, I don't know, like 3.5. It's good enough, but yeah, I'm not. No, I wouldn't enter because it offers, but there's no silver bullet. There's use, which I'm not really worried about. What I'm worried about is, as I said, look at this, guys. We had inversion fair value gap, and then 50% is perfectly aligned with propulsion block. We 1, 2, 3 perfectly respected the both levels. I mean, what more would you want? What more would you wish? It's obvious, right? This was so obvious that if you bought here, when price rejected, it would go up. It's so obvious, as I told you. And I see speed, so if this kind of closes like that, I see speed, and we could draw to this, which I would enter this if we were in silver bullet hour from 10 to 11, but unfortunately we're not. So I like to learn. I mean, I like to implement what ICT told us. So what I do is I just focus specifically on those type of trades. I only traded between 10 and 11. But if this would occur from 10 to 11, I would most likely take the trade. But for now, I don't think there it's likely to reach into the gap, and then I'll see if it hits our buy side liquidity. If it doesn't, it's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna force any trades. That's rule of thumb. So yeah. Yeah, actually, I will. 930 had a nice Judas swing. That's right. US. Reaching into the gap I mentioned even before we opened. So so you only trade during the no, I don't. I only trade the New York session from around 8:30 to 9:30 to 11, or maybe I'll go longer. We'll see. But yeah, really nice expansion to the upside, which is what we want to see. And I believe we'll fill the gap. We'll fully fill the gap. So yeah. I mean, oh my god, shit. US30 is just having his time. It's time. And then Nasdaq perfectly respected it. So really nice as well. I don't know, it just looks good. It looks good, to be honest. I just want to see how it react. So this is my okay. We'll see speed, so exactly as I told you. What I really want to see right now is just displacement and liquidity sweep. That's all I want to see. Let's check something else. If you guys have any questions, just let me know, because right now I don't see any good setup. I mean, today, guys, today I have time for PM. So if you want PM session, I can trade it today. I have time. Yesterday I said I don't have time, but my schedule rescheduled, so I can trade PM session fully on stream. I can stream it. So if you guys want, let me know if you have time, because if you can't really make it, I'm just gonna trade for myself. So, but if you guys want to see PM session, let me know in the chat and I'll make it happen. I can put a stream to be public, so you can notify yourself just after this stream. But if you guys want, otherwise I'm not gonna force it. But if you guys are interested, just type in chat. I want to see a PM stream or something. So yeah, news in 20 minutes. News in exactly 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do a PM session then. We can do a PM. Why don't you take Nas long? I don't trade Nasdaq. I don't trade Nasdaq really, because yeah, we did have a nice long, as I said. Stop loss would be below here, or like I would place it below the original low. But I don't really trade Nasdaq. It has a nice setup though. I mainly focus on SPX, only one pair at a time, because if you're trading, like, I have every pair right here, but if you're trading all of them, you're just gonna lose, right? It can't keep up. So I like to focus on one and one only, and then you know, just focus on that. Keep that in mind. Have every level, have all the levels. So Mike J, I be here. Thank you for being on the stream, Mike. Appreciate it. So key levels ICT mentioned for AM session is this buy sell liquidity for Nasdaq, and for him it's this buy sell liquidity. No, it's for Nasdaq. It's this buy sell liquidity, this sell liquidity, this fair value gap on the 5-minute he mentioned. I'm gonna refine it as well because we tap into it. We respected it perfectly, which is also a sign I was telling you about before. Respected again, so it wanna go up, right? It just wanna go up. So I'd say we will private A2 this buy sell liquidity right now. I might go long from the fair value gap. Which one? On Nasdaq. I'm not really interested in trading Nasdaq, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but I only like to focus on one pair. Some of the best traders are right before 9:30. So but it feels scary. Yeah, it's true because 9:30 you get the volatility. 9:30 it's just like it's not like the news events, but at 9:30 the volatility is like injected and market really moves. So but there's likely a Judah swing prepping traders in the wrong direction, forming at 9:30. So I got a strategy video coming that will use the 9:30 Judah swing as well, like a simpler one. And then I also have the video about gap theory coming soon. I have both, but SPX 5-minute. What are your thoughts on US30? Nothing really. I don't trade US30. I never do analysis on US30 right now. I just look at Nasdaq, S&P. I keep Dow just, so I have it there if I want to really look at some divergences, but I don't really do analysis, so I can't really answer you this. I don't really trade the Dow. I'm gonna go long from 5-minute fair value gap. Yeah, I mean, could be worth it. I would put a 5-handle stop, to be honest. And then target this buy side and this buy side. But we have news, and again, I'm not gonna trade because of the news. No, I'm just gonna wait. There's no opportunity for me. Yeah, we did have this 9:30 move to the upside, which could be a Judah swing trading into the new week opening gap. So if we see expansion lower, could be the right move. Potential swing in EU took A30. Took a 30 low break of structure fair value gap. Yeah, of course, this could be a really nice entry from the fair value gap right here. And then targeting buy side. The RR would not be ideal for it to be tapped to the 5-minute fair value gap. We are bullish on Nasdaq, that's for sure. We are going for the buy side sitting right here. So tap into the 5-minute fair value gap, not going up really as we expected. And then we'll see. We have tapped in the new week opening gap, so we could see expansion from it. So that's what I'm not really taking along. But there's displacement indeed, so the only thing that is also worrying me is this volume imbalance, which is very close to the fair value gap. So we have this volume imbalance, and because volume imbalance usually acts like a draw in liquidity, so I just skip the trade. Leticia got it now. Hopefully it's in the right direction. Where is your stop loss, by the way? I'm just interested. You don't need to share it if you don't want. I mean, I don't know, but you can if you can tell me, just let me know where your stop loss is, so I can like frame the trade how your would be. And what are you targeting? Like buy sell liquidity or what? Yeah. Gym. Nice rejection. That's good. Just below the propulsion block. My stop loss. So just let me know if your stop loss is like this. And then maybe this. I don't know. Just try to get 5 points. Okay, yeah, that's nice. That's nice 1-to-1, to be honest. Is your stop loss 5 points though? Or is it around 5 points, right? Based on what I read, it's around 1 point. It's below your blue section. 5.3, 5.25. Okay, yeah, understandable. It's really nice. So your stop loss is like French is around here. Then your stop loss is probably like 5 points. Okay, I see. I mean, we can go deeper into the Newick opening gap, I agree, but because the volume imbalance is right here, I don't really feel comfortable entering. If it would be, my entry would be like at the volume imbalance. But still, I want to be sure with my entry, so I'm kind of, I don't really feel it. Because the volume imbalance price could easily draw to the volume imbalance and then go up. And then the wicks are also here, so that could do the damage. AUD, AU. Nothing really. So, going lower. Yeah, that could mean we can go up, which is good for you. What if I told you I like you? Oh, it's raining here. It is raining. It's more relaxing. It's like it's much cooler than colder than usual. So it's okay. Come on, just no trade, no trade. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I Mister, wake up. What if I told you like? Uh, 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 uh. Hi, yawning again. Stop yawning again, always. Oh, sorry. I just it's relaxing here. It's okay. I know you're kidding, so it's okay. Uh, I don't see any. I mean, yeah, the Fear Valley gap was an entry, as you said, but we had 9:30 opening, so news 5 minutes. News in 5 minutes. Let's see what the expectation for the news is. It's it's like it's higher, so for and lower. I mean, not not too much difference. Nasdaq, I believe, Nasdaq didn't respected the Fair Value gap still. The gaps are being respected, which is a good indication for longs and for you like this year because you're in long. I'm in NQ long from 9:30 open. Nice, meters. Wait, NQ long from 9:30 open. Like, did you go long right here inside the order block probably? So nice. I mean, the buy side liquidity is what ICT had marked out. And since we took sell side and we tapped into the Fair Value gap, I'm really expecting it to go higher on both SPX and what is it? SPX and yeah, I mean Nasdaq, Nas 100. Yeah, SPX is moving higher, which the Fair Value gap was order block entry. Nice, that's nice. Nasdaq is just consolidating. I agree. wasn't gonna trade today, but so good setup, so I took it. I mean, yeah, if you see a good setup, then you should take it to stay consistent. But I'm taking the market with left hand if you say it like that in English, because say it like that in my language, it's a direct translation. But I would like to see this buy side swap. It's a little bit like high, but at least this buy side liquidity or fill of this new wake opening gap would be expected, because of how it reacted from this propulsion block right here. So I would expect price to move at least to the 50% of the new week opening gap. Okay, we're filling the 50% now, which looks really nice. But as I said, I want to see this buy side taken, at least the buy side. Did you hit my TP? Nice. Yeah, there are news coming out right now, so we could see this buy side swap, which I would want to see. But we did sweep this buy side, which was my goal. News candle movement was carried, though. I mean, yeah, it was, because it looks like it's gonna continue down, right? Because right from the opening to the down, and then when it was here, it looks like it's gonna go down. But yeah, the first move is usually manipulation, so and then we continue up. Really undecisive candle, but we really respected and filled the new week opening gap, as I mentioned. So I really want to see this London buy side liquidity swap. It's 10 a.m. We have 1 more hour left. Yeah. We have 1 more hour left. News bullish for indices. Yeah, I can check as well. But I believe they're right because we really went up. Yeah, bullish. Both news bullish for indices and a orange for it as well. So really nice. I want to see how this can closes on the 5 minute. I would like to see it close like above this wick made in news. So but not that much impact, to be honest. We just wicked, now we're going up. So I like how it's forming to the upside. We still have made new volume imbalance, which is if we keep this volume imbalance as unfilled, which I doubt that we're gonna go up without filling even one imbalance. If we leave those unfilled, then we may have a really push lower after a liquidity sweep. I'm gonna mark some of them. So there's an obvious one. There's no more obvious. I'll leave 3, it's fine. But yeah, I guess no trade today. Maybe we'll get something in PM. Yesterday there was no trade in PM, it was consolidation. I was expecting to enter right here, but then price went up and it didn't give me any entries. And the end of the session was there as well, so I just said, okay, whatever. We'll see tomorrow. Don't worry about it. No. Ooh, Nasdaq had a really nice reaction as well from the fair value gap. So that's nice. And it was a 1-2, so it was a really nice trade. You could play stop loss below here, to be honest. Really good price section and EU swap liquidity. I had marked out, so looks good. Did we have anything at a 1 minute? No, not really. But we did have a rejection. So yeah, that is this, and then you should have taken the evolving silver bullet. I mean, what do you mean evolving silver bullet? There's no fair value gaps. There's no entries right here. There's no real entries for the evolving silver bullet. There was, but before the silver bullet, before 10 a.m. So it wasn't exactly a silver bullet. Made 1% on that last trade. Thanks for pointing it out. I mean, no problem. If that trade was on S&P, I wouldn't take it. I probably wouldn't take it as well because of the 930. or I would, but I would place my stop here. But I was a little bit skeptical because the SPX had this volume imbalance, which Nasdaq didn't. So if Nasdaq didn't have volume imbalance, as I mentioned, I maybe, but still. Maybe. But no problem. Godfrey Christian, I appreciate. That's why I go over pairs so you guys can see what I'm thinking as well. But I only trade. I only personally trade SPX or yes. I mean S&P 500. So that's what it is. That's the truth. So wait, a friend is texting me. I'm worrying about you right now. Displacement. We fill the volume imbalance, so this could be a possible short. But you're right now. Twitter, but you're right now. Twitter. Now I'm just chilling because this could be a short setup. We filled to the tick, reacted from it. I can delete this. Swept buy side, which is here, to the tick, buys the liquidity, and then reacted. If I see displacement, I could go short, but right now I'm just chilling. Nothing really, to be honest. Yeah, displacement is really nice. So nice. As I said, this volume imbalance was scaring me out. That's why I didn't go long, because I'd have my typical 10-point stop loss just here. So that's exactly what I was saying and underlying before. So if we form a fair value gap, it's a really good entry point. I've been worried about it. Dun, 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 dun. I ain't worried about you right now. Oh my god, guys, that is like a big drop, to be honest. We can delete this because so if I entered, I would get stopped out. My stop loss would be 5 handles and my take profit would be 10. So good job. We know what volume imbalances do. We know what volume imbalances do, so it's pretty easy to trade. It's not easy, but I'm sure I put you right now. I swear I put you. That's a big displacement. That's a big displacement. So I don't know. To be honest, my entry would have to be at the 50% of the fair value gap at least, because this is just too big. It's too big. So 5 handles, 10. If you take the liquidity before the entry, I'm gonna look for longs. That's where the real stuff happens. The real deal happens. The real. So Nasdaq is just going down. It's back inside. So yeah, this is not my trade anymore. This is still drawing liquidity. I'm sure put you right now. So I'm looking for longs right now. Nothing else. Yeah, I want to see a drop, a push up, so I'm looking for longs right now. We came into the rejection block, which is nice. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Come on, I'm looking for longs right now. I'm gonna stop trading at exactly 11. If fair value gaps form at 11, I'm gonna take it. But if not, if fair value gaps don't form, I'm just gonna wait. I'm still just waiting for my setup, which would be a high break-in, retracement, catapult, bam, or bam. And we're going up. Yeah, it would be nice. So we took the sell liquidity, which I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna delete this. We do have this volume imbalance and this volume imbalance. This is like rebalanced volume imbalance price range from volume imbalances, which could be a really nice either resistance. This could act as resistance, and I'm expecting also the jaw, which would be around 10 points if I get a setup. If I do. But yeah, it would be nice to have a setup soon. I think it's thinking of going short at 15,000, 78 middle of the bearish breaker. I mean, you can low high lower low. The 15-minute has a nice breaker, which is what you said, but I would prefer going long with more confirmation. So Leticia, you went out like around here, which is really nice because you just got out at perfect place, and this was a really nice setup as well on the 1 minute, which I don't trade for our perfect. Okay, so what I want to see is on a 3 minute or 5 minute a high, and then break of this high and displacement. Okay. So, as I said, we just have to wait because when trading, you spend more time waiting than trading, so that's a fact. And if you're not patient, you're just gonna blow everything. So, all I want is just something. I think you should go short from BPR now. Which BPR? This one or this one on the 5 minute? I don't think shorting is a good thing right now because we took the sell side in Nasdaq and there was a higher time frame PD array being below current price action. To be honest, I'm just looking for longs, Leticia, because we had a we did have a Judah swing right here, but if I would go short, I would go short from this fair value gap. 5-point stop, just 1 to 2. There's still liquidity below it, so it might play out, but what I want to see is I want to see short-term high, and then I'm going to yes, overlapping FVG is in either direction. Yeah, I know, but there's no closing in this, so this could be a BPR. But to be honest, I'm thinking about long, especially because we still had a draw on liquidity for this, but we can't. Yeah, you're right, we kind of displaced away from it, so we could be aiming from the sell side liquidity right here, and since we displaced away, this could be a displacement away from a new week opening gap. So you're right, Leticia, but wait, let me see something. I have to see a previous example, something, because I'm curious. Where is it? Is it here? No, it can be. Yeah, it is. Wait, we had 9:30. Just one sec, guys. F4. And this. So I would say no. I just had to see something. I saw an example. I knew it was kind of. I traded this day, but I had no trades, so. Yes. Okay. They form a high. Now if we keep this high, I want to see preferably go below this low again, which you see how well we're respecting the low sell side liquidity right here, which is good sign. So I would see, look, if we go down, respect it just like here, displacement, yeah, there would be equal lows, but it respects this liquidity and it was already swept. So I would like to see this would be like perfect, and then displacement, nothing really. Nasdaq, I have a balanced price range right here. We are rejecting from it. So wait, there I'm going short on Nas. Okay, nice. Well, we are in the silver bullet hour, which is nice, really nice. But if we take a look at New York opening gaps, it's still higher. That's why I wouldn't go short. We didn't tap into it. I want to see jaw to end jaw on liquidity to the. I want to see jaw on liquidity back into the New York opening gap. So if we form a big busy, then this could be a buy opportunity. But yeah, if we close like this, it would be perfect. Close like this, go down, wick, go down. No, wait. Close like this, go down, form a high, break, displacement. I would enter here, to be honest. If you do get a displacement, I would enter on displacement. Like, why not? It would be a perfect setup for me, because this is exactly what I waited for. 2 hours, 2.5 hours into the stream. It's normal trading day, but only that you're here, guys, which is nice, because we can chat and talk. Usually I do that with Matus, but he's not really, he didn't really intend to trade, but I guess I didn't know I had time today as well until recently. So let me see. Just I'm gonna check something on my phone real quick. So I'm gonna mute myself, guys, and be right back. Okay, BRB. Hello, welcome. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I saw we did have a significant displacement, but there was no shift. There was no shift, I believe. So I wouldn't still go long right here. I really want to see that shift, that shift play out because it's really nice. So if it plays out, yeah, that's nice. But for a shift to play out, it would need like to go down and then displacement back to the upside, which I'm not really. I don't really think that exact thing would happen. Uh, so unfortunately, guys, I'm not gonna close the stream, but I have to go mute because I have to do something really urgently. Um, I'll be right here with the computer, but I cannot really talk. I mean, I'll go do something, but I'll come back to the computer, so I will not be able to talk. But I will. I got alert on my phone, so it's gonna be like 5 minutes. So 5 minutes, I'm gonna be away. 5 minute BRB, and then we'll come back again. So you can take something to eat, take something for drink, and then we'll come back in 5 minutes. Okay, the stream is gonna be open, but I'll just go for 5 minutes just to get my food to do something else. 5 minutes BRB. Hello guys, I'm back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I formed a short-term high, rejected. 1 minute, we did swap some liquidity, violated the volume imbalance, so now it's done. Now we just have to wait. Now we just have to wait how we trade. If I get a displacement and a fair value gap, I'll enter. It looks like it's okay. I just want this to happen, and then that's where I enter. So I just want to see a displacement or next candle. We have one more, two more candles, I'd say. It's a little bit, it's a little boring to just wait for the trade, but that's just what you have to do, you know. I guess we won't get a fair value gap, which is not ideal. But to see. Oh my god. Where is the fair value gap I can enter from? There's no. There is this fair value gap on a 3-minute time frame, and there's an oral block, but the 5-minute looks choppy. So we'll see. Five-minute. Yeah, we may form a high, and then if next candle doesn't form a fair value gap, I'll stop trading. That's my plan. Because it's just really choppy, right? I'm just not looking at good. Just gotta sit back and wait. It's coming close to an end, so it's also there's also not much volatility. I don't feel we'll get a setup, honestly. We have to see a really nice displacement above this candle if I want to see a setup. I mean, we have next candle, but I'll close the stream because I'm not looking to enter. Yeah, it's 4 p.m. and there's no trades I would take at the moment, so I don't know. Alright guys, this is where it ends. I'm gonna stream the PM as well. I'm gonna do it because I have time, so thank you guys all for watching. Eventually it played out. We didn't get a trade, so it's totally fine. We'll see you in the PM session. I'm gonna stream that live as well from 1:30, around 1:30 to 2 p.m. I'm gonna start, and then we're gonna trade a PM session as well. I hope we get a setup there as well. But thank you for tuning in, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.